Whoops, let me turn that just a little bit further. Welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot. Okay, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for the General Collective. Oops, I can kind of shuffle. Okay, I did pre-shuffle all the cards, so we don't have to waste a lot of time shuffling. And today I'm doing a reading for the General Collective. Okay. It may not resonate with everybody. As there's 7 billion people in the world, it's probably not going to resonate with everybody. But the truth is that you can find meaning in any tarot reading. Okay. If it doesn't resonate, it may not be for you, or it may not have happened yet. This is fortune telling. Okay. And so our first message is Ant Spirit. And it's saying that it's time to collaborate. Okay. And I took that from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I'm going to take 2 more from the Animals and Ancestors deck. This is an Oracle deck as well. Okay. Spirit, guide my hands. Spirit, guide my hands. Okay. And the first, the first one is actually the she-wolf. Okay. And that means unleash the wild within. And the other one is the protection guardian. And it's telling you to drop your shields. Okay. And because it's supposed to be, I was supposed to draw 2, I'm going to put those 2 in the first position and draw another card. Another message. Spring. Okay. And it's saying you'll see your seeds grow. So whatever you plant now is going to come to fruition. Okay, we're going to use the Celtic Tarot for the main reading. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. I was using a lot of heavy chemicals yesterday at work. Let's see. The first position is going to be the past, present, then the present. Excuse me. The past, present, future. Guidance, advice from Spirit, and then the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. It's supposed to be a 5-card spread, but lately it's been expanding a lot. Okay, so in the past we have the 3 of Swords. That's obvious that is heartbreak. It's a lot of pain, anguish, even the rain around it. It shows how completely and utterly dark it is when that's happening. All right. What is the present? Again, we have the 7 of Swords. It's usually called the sneaky card. It can be treachery. It can be someone around you being sneaky. It can be somebody spying on you. It can mean a lot of things. At this time, I would be careful with my personal property. Where you lay your cell phone, that can indicate that there's somebody that's around you that is going to steal from you. Or, but it also can be, if you look, he's looking back at regret. At those 2 swords that he can't take with him. Now that could be regret just because the swords are expensive and he's not able to carry them as well. It could be regret because those 2 swords may very well be the ones that kill him when they wake up and find that he's done that and he's weighed down by all those other swords. So just be cautious about your environment. And then we have feeling left out in the cold. These are people that are wealthy. There's people behind them that aren't, and they're so focused on where they are that they can't see the men sitting around the fire with warm robes. And there's light from the pentacles behind it. I'm sorry, shield. In this deck it's called shields. The Five of Shields. So let's get some advice from Spirit. So basically what it's saying is you had your heart broken. It's like somebody stole something from you, or it feels, just be careful. And maybe somebody's looking back in regret and now they feel left out in the cold, or you feel left out in the cold because of whatever something somebody did. The advice from Spirit is the Queen of Shields. So no matter what happened in your past, the Queen of Shields is like the Empress of the Minor Arcana. She's nurturing, she's kind. You'll notice there's a rabbit, or a hare, I should say, beside her. She's looking at the shield. She's reading the shield, actually. She's got the symbol for the cauldron, which is nourishment. The legend says that the Bridget's cauldron is always refilled. Well, okay. And here we go. So, if you follow Spirit's advice, what the probable outcome is that you'll be walking away from a situation. Someone, something, you know, but there's, it's a dark card. Okay, so you'll be walking away from someone or something. If you look way back on the horizon, there's those 3 ships coming in. And it's an eclipse. Okay. So he's going up into the mountains to be secluded. It's where he can find himself. It also brought out 2 cards instead of 1. And this is the Page of Wands. So this is some kind of communication, but this, the Wands energy is creative. If you'll notice that dragon is wrapped around her almost like a cloak. You almost can't even tell that that's a dragon that she's with. They're so intertwined. They know each other that well. And with fire, you see movement and you see creativity, which falls back to the ant in time to collaborate. And it's telling you to drop your shields. The protection guardian was telling you to drop your shields, and the she-wolf is unleashing the wild within. And then if you're doing all that, then in the spring, you're going to see your seed, or it's spring energy. It doesn't mean you have to wait till spring. It could be, though. It could be that time frame. You'll see your seeds grow. So what it's telling you is to walk away from that heartbreak. Just be cautious. There may be some treachery still around you. But walk away from that heartbreak. You know, if you're looking back with regret and feeling left out in the cold, you know, start using the Queen of Shields energy. You know, walk away, find yourself, heal yourself, and then when you come out of seclusion, and when they say seclusion, it doesn't mean you have to really go find a mountaintop. You know, it's just take time out for yourself and heal. And then when you come out, you'll come out ready to create, being creative. Let me clarify with the Wizard's Tarot. Okay, I'm going to clarify with the Wizard's Tarot. Okay, please clarify this 3 of Swords. Please clarify the 3 of Swords. That's the 8 of Pentacles. It's working hard. Okay, and it's going to be Pentacles. Those are it's shields. It's just the difference in the deck. and the Page of Swords. So it's saying if you're heartbroken, you know, do your inner work. I think it's talking about your inner work, and just cut away what doesn't serve you. And what doesn't serve you is agonizing and grief. You know, follow the grieving process, do your inner work, and release what doesn't serve you. Okay. Alright, with this treachery, it's the Nine of Swords. And what else? The Nine of Swords energy is straight up just mental anguish. It's either what somebody did. You may be anguished over what somebody did. But you've drawn the Six of Cups. So whatever this is that they did or they're doing, you will have victory. It looks like it's somebody from your past. Because you're going to go from a Swords energy to a Cups energy. So it may be saying that somebody that did this to you is from your past. And if you're feeling left out in the cold, there's Temperance. It's telling you to have patience. Be patient with yourself, be patient with the situation. Let yourself heal, and then go forward. Because you will have your justice. And that means you're going to turn into this Queen of Shields. Yeah. So you have, but to do that, you have to come out of that. That Five of Cups is where she's crying over the ones that have been spilled, but she doesn't see the two behind her. Because she's so heartbroken. Okay. And this is where you're coming in with Unleash That Wild Spirit. Oh. And the King of Cups. I'm going to hold off for a minute on him. Let's see if that's the King of Cups coming. I think that's the King of Cups is coming in for her. And she can't see him. She doesn't see him because she's too anguished over the past. Or she doesn't see him clearly. Okay, so the Eight of Cauldrons is clarified by, the High Priestess. So yeah, you do need to go inside and you need to do some internal work. And this is going to be following your intuition. You will know what's right for you. She has a lot of incredible power. And I'm also saying, you know, I'm noticing that the moon on the Eight of Cups is in eclipse. And the High Priestess is moon energy. And a lot of times, I forgot what it does. With the High Priestess conceals, the moon reveals. So maybe this is coming up in this full moon that's coming up. But it is showing a celebration. So once you walk away and heal yourself, you will, and follow your intuition, you may be celebrating. I think what it is you do have someone new coming in for you. And you can't see it. Because you're still brokenhearted over what somebody did from the past. And like the Five of Shields, you know, you're like the people in the background. You're so focused on your misery, you can't see that there's a fire and warmth and love or light and food right there in front of you. Okay. And to clarify the Page of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. And that means options. Lots and lots of options. And with that you have to use discernment, but you know, you do have the protection guardian, and it is telling you to drop your shields. So if you do have someone coming in for you, then drop your shields. Give them a chance. You can't stay brokenhearted. You can't take it out on one because of what somebody else did. You have to heal yourself and learn your lessons. Okay? And the star. If you do all this, that is your wish fulfillment. You'll get your wish fulfillment. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. So it is telling you to follow your intuition with the High Priestess. But this one is also telling you to use discernment, to use logic, and to cut away those things that don't serve you any longer. And put away the grief, heal it, and let it go. Okay, let's see. These are the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Oops, and I'm going to get you a couple of those. So that, see if there's any other messages from Spirit. And this is moon, well, okay, I was right, moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize on these cycles. There you go. Okay, let's get one more. Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel. I'm sorry, the other one was Archangel Haniel. Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Wow. Wow. Okay. There you go. And the bottom of the deck is Victory. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay. And I think we're going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm not doing personal readings just yet, but I plan to in the near future. If you liked this reading, please click the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell at the top, the bell icon. And that way you can get notifications from me whenever I post a reading. Thank you for listening to my reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.